Hi, my name is Dr. Mesut Dinsir. I am here with my friends.
I'm Dr. June David.
Dr. Frank Genovese.
We are here today to talk about acting, why acting is important in our daily lives, why we give so much credit to movies, theaters. What is this all about? Why acting is important? Even in elementary school, we push for our kids to be a better, to do acting, do mini theaters. So I would like to have some input from my friends how they think of acting is. Of course, I will have my own ideas as well to express to you.
What is your ideas of it?
Well, okay. I kind of feel we act our daily lives. Everything we do is based upon what we have learned from our past. The way we learn, the way we're supposed to be acting from as we grow, what we learn from our environment, from our family, our friends, what is the right behavior, is determined by that given society, what is acceptable. So we learn what we're supposed to be doing in a given environment. So we try to act our daily lives. It turns out that the acting is also we enjoy when we watch other people are acting. We indulge in the atmosphere when we watch a movie, when we are in a theater, when others are acting. It seems to be it gives us satisfaction. It's kind of innate thing in a way, and but if a person never learned how to act, I think you become perhaps less successful. You become less of a not knowing what you need to do. Acting is important in a way. With acting, we see how people behave, how people supposed to act, and we try to, based upon whatever we are predisposed to genetically, or what we learn from our families, we incorporate everything into how we're supposed to be showing reaction in a given circumstance.
Well, we have a role in every part of our lives. We have a role to play when we're home, a role as a father and a husband. We have a role when we are at work as either the employer or the manager. We have a role when we are in an organization, being a member, or we have a role when we are following the laws of the society you belong to, and that is the role or role playing or acting in terms of what behavior that's appropriate for what role you're doing. But also in the process, it's also about acculturation, the acculturation of an immigrant to a new society who is totally alien to him or her. So acting is very important to be able to adjust and to be part of a new society, a new environment, so that you can deal with the stress and you can and be function like anybody else. So, but there will always be conflicts because there are certain roles that you don't want to play because based on your upbringing, your conditioning, your religion, you can't do certain things. So a good example for me when I got exposed to New York City and after living in another country for 21 years is everybody is starting to swear right and left. I'm not used to that. So good thing I never learn how to do that
That's a good thing.
because people love to say the F this and F that, and I don't think it's appropriate.
I find it interesting in some ways, like the person who's acting, say, in a movie, the script, going by the script, or in a theater, memorize the script, and the individual, there's one single set of script, memorize it, and plays it. Excellent. In our daily lives, based upon how experienced we have so many scripts. It's written in us. In other words, we can take different parts of a script from one, one thing that we learn, use it in another setting. But we have multiple set of scripts, and we can even exchange them between. And that's what we do in our daily lives. We use the script that is required based upon what we feel is the most right one to choose. That's how we act.
But the script is the great order.
Yes.
That's why you need that script. Whether you follow the script from one place, it's just the great order. And sometimes it's very difficult to follow the scripts.
Yes.
Because when you go to another place, it's not completely applicable.
Yes. That's why you choose a different script based upon where you are, or what you're saying. You use all your best, the library, which one I should say now. Okay, you do it automatically, but in other words, you don't act in a totally different way when you're supposed to be acting in one way. There is a pattern, whatever the appropriate one you choose in a given circumstance. That's what you say. That's what you willing to express.
Do you think when one stops acting, that's when conflict occurs?
Yes, I think you brought up a very important point. If somebody says as it is, most people don't like it. This even a fact in our the political primaries nowadays. When people want to be politically correct and they want to say the right thing. If somebody says not the right thing and says
that's why
yes.
That's what I think
Yes.
with
Yes.
the candidate Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He really doesn't want to act. He's
He's saying it. Yeah, he's himself. Yeah.
So he becomes popular because he doesn't want to do acting. Otherwise, if he follows the script, he won't be saying those things. Of course.
And you want to maybe value to it, perhaps. Having said that, I'd like to hear what Dr. Genovese any views of acting discussions we're having. Maybe he doesn't like to act. I do not know.
For me, I think acting, movies, theater, entertainment is an extremely complex cultural phenomena that humans have. Whether or not our animal friends and colleagues act in their own way, in their own social domains, is unclear to me. However, I feel that acting is an extremely important aspect in human development, starting as a child, where you learn to behave a certain way and you act out certain scenarios and you are taught that these are either good or bad, or whether or not you can gain acceptance or laughter, or whether or not there is social acceptability. As we get older, I think a lot of us go to the movies and involved in acting, in the sense that we like to be entertained. It's a mindless form of entertainment where we can have information thrown at us without us thinking. And I believe that it's our one way of our brain just escaping from the day-to-day involvement of life. Then as we get older, I guess acting becomes important in the sense that we see behaviors that different people have under different situations, and we naturally can respond to that for better or for worse. We get to see the various types of personalities and thoughts and ideas acted out, and So I believe that acting in movies and as such is very, very important in our social development and an important aspect in our lives.
I find I want to leave it with this. What I feel about acting, I feel the reason we get such a satisfaction going to the movies, watching other people play on the theater, is because acting is our daily lives. Because we do it all the time, and we want to define how the right behavior is at a given moment. And when we see a person doing such a good job, we applaud. This is the right way of acting. Thank you.